fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orange. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2, but his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
And the Patriot first
when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Now 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll throw with May. Over the middle, complete. That's Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Play action. May. And this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He's got this one complete to Fountain. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Throwing here is May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here.
Patriots first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
To throw, it's May. Well, this is caught by Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A gain of 8 yards.
Here's May. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He's been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Allen. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. On play action, Allen. That's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
26 yards. And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Now Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Now Allen again. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Flowers. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 30.
Bills first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Throwing now is Allen. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
A gain of 1.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And they go play action with May. He finds his man, complete. It's Carson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down, New England.
Up the middle they go. Flowers. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He finds Douglas, complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a gain of 6.
Looking to throw. May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
First and goal, New England.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Beautiful fake. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting off field and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
More yards. That's another.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. 2nd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
10 yards.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Here's Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bills are able to move back in front. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. That time a 6-play drive. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. New England's offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Fowler. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To the air, May. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw again.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball, and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Allen to throw once more. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Franklin. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Allen going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
12 more yards. And the Bills 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
They'll run with Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are able to stretch out their lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we're running here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Well, now how about this return? And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Now comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
26. Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
They'll throw with May. Over the middle this time to Fowler.
May's pass.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing here is May. Got his man. It's Williams.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now into the hands of Flowers. And this he's able to take it down to the 42. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. To throw, it's May. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
And the Patriots, first down.
Here's May. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Fowler.
May's pass.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Flowers. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7 and a Patriot first down.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Maxwell Erskine on the coverage.
Play action. May. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Now this time he'll look to throw. And it is caught. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have got it back to within a score. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And they have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Allen now looks to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Looking to throw. May. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Number 26. Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle complete. That's Carson. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now he's got it. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Bills.
Now Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Now Allen again. That's complete. Lambert Smith. Well, the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Allen to throw it. To the sideline and incomplete. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half.
47-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And that'll bring him back within a point.
Makes the score. Patriots.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. 1 second, all that remains. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So a tight one so far, 1-point game at the break as we check in with Scott Hanson in our halftime report. Scott.
Our look around the NFL starts now. At Northwest Stadium in Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the LA Rams. And this is the Commanders wideout. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 71 yards to the...
The name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Past the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
in the regular season, got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main guy.
Well, he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
Patriots 21.
He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Looking to put a drive together. And they go play action with May. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for number 11, incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
To the air, May. He finds Douglas complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And the Patriots first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Incomplete into the hands of Fowler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
He'll get a nice chunk there on a first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He'd had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down is May. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. And now out come the Bills. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really high level.
They've been hot so far.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bills first down. 1st and 10.
On play action, Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
86, Dalton Kincaid. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Cook up the gut. And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, Allen. His throw incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Allen. That's taken in by Franklin. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and 9.
To the air, Allen. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. New England trying to get a place on offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Up the middle they go. Flowers. And they'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let him run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. On the punt, 2 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Patriots take over. Off the play fake. Here's May. Over the middle this time to Fowler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's got the 1st down. Boy, he was dynamite in the wild card game last week. He hasn't disappointed in this game either.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll throw with May. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Here's May.
1st down, Patriots.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
A gain of 23 more yards. That's another Patriots 1st down.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
To throw, it's May. Now a run.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Drake May
Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. A solid stiff arm. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Allen off the bootleg. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Intended for Dalton Kincaid.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen.
He'll try and do this himself.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. Allen.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now in Buffalo. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Allen going to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete.
A gain of 6. That's good.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Throwing the slant pattern here complete.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Patriots' 37-yard line.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A 7-yard gain.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 29.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. For this offense on 3rd down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the Bills have taken the lead here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. New England's offense set to go. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Douglas.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Looking to throw, May. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
Throwing here is May. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
Up the middle, it's Cook.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Franklin. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Cook. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Zay Flowers,
A 5-yard touchdown.
and the Bills are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a fourth quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
And now out come the Patriots.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
They'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Carson.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up third down.
Now May on the sneak. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of a yard.
But they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talked about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
First down, New England.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, it's May.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third down. And
back to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 23.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May.
Throw left side complete. That's Fowler. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
At the 16-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
From the shotgun, May with it.
And this will be caught. It's Fowler for a New England touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Pats have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
His kick is
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bills ready to take over. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10.
Looking to put a drive together. Now Allen. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Morales. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Second and 2 at the 32-yard line.
2 yards to go, second down.
A give. This is Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
98 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. Here's Allen.
He'll get that complete to Franklin.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
That's complete. Lambert Smith.
Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 23-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Well, now they'll try the end around. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. The kick by Bass is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. This is 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Carson. And he will get out of bounds here to stop the clock, but not a huge pickup there. 6, maybe 7. He's back to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Playoff lives at stake. And this is a big one. 3rd down. That is caught. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Back to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. 3rd down now. This for all the marbles. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. The Bills are moving on as we say so long, everybody. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.